Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm here to do a reading for Cancer. My Cancer friends. We're just gonna do a general reading. I'm gonna start by picking 3 cards from Wisdom of the Oracle, get the baseline of the story, and then I will clarify with some other decks. And my readings are timeless. So whenever you catch this is the right time for you. And yeah, let's just dive in and see what we see. We've got TikTok. TikTok. Oh my gosh, feeling like time's running out. And blessed in protection because something has happened. Something has not worked out the way you planned, hoped, wanted. And this card is, particularly when it's in protection, can be about like hitting rock bottom in a way. Hey Jojo, good morning. Well, good afternoon to you. um yeah, there's this sense that things have not worked out and feeling kind of low and very low, and feeling like somehow it's messing with things working out in a timely manner or at all because you think time's running out. um Chaos and conflict. Well, um yes, there's something kind of big and crazy going on around you, and it has you kind of dealing with a fair amount of anxiety. And it's also really important to know that um, it's all happening for a reason. It's not it might feel pretty bleak at the moment, but it's going to turn around. The great thing about hitting rock bottom is there's nowhere to go but up. And that the whole timing thing. Um, Whatever's meant for you will come at the right time. Divine timing is a real thing. And it's usually not in the time that we want something to happen. Or if you feel like, well, I'm not going to get this thing that I want because I have this time limit, well, maybe you're not supposed to get that thing. Maybe there's something better. In fact, I would say not maybe, definitely there's something better coming. So let's look at the good tarot and see where this is going for my Cancerians. Where's this going? What is all this chaos and rock bottom stuff? Justice. Maybe it's learning how to cut away what's not good for you anymore. Finding balance within your life. And like I said, with the sword of justice, it's like getting justice somehow from a situation that has been really chaotic, that has left you, probably brought you to your knees, but it's going to work out. It will. This too shall pass. And Hanged Man, 11 and then 12. Interesting. Yeah, and there's 22 and 33 as well. Anyway, um, in order to gain your justice, in order to get your balance, it's a card of gaining perspective, a new perspective, surrendering to whatever it is that you're dealing with, that you're faced with, that is causing you a tremendous amount of not feeling good. But it's necessary. It's forcing you to have to separate yourself from things and to just like problem solve, get creative in how you deal with something. This too shall pass. It might pass like a kidney stone, but it will pass. That's right. Messenger of water. This situation is allowing you, even forcing you to learn how to love and respect yourself, how to put yourself first. Typically, it's these really painful, intense situations that that bring us back, that allow us to find our power, to tap into a strength we didn't know we had. And there could be someone through this whole kind of intense situation, it's bringing you to a better place within yourself where you're now you're attracting attention, um, admiration. People are like, "Wow, Cancer, you really are handling this very well," as you often do. This is you, basically the water. Um, you're learning how to work with your emotions rather than being overcome by them. Oh, I didn't mean to pick this, but I'm gonna I'm just gonna keep it because this is a beautiful card. This is a card of celebration and harmony in connections and relationship. This is where you're moving towards. Whatever you've been through, it's happening in order for you to be in a better place in yourself, in your life. Hmm. Okay. Let's look at the Oracle Tarot. Okay. We have got the Wheel of Fortune, which is change and action. Big change is afoot. Um, yeah, life has thrown you a curveball once again, as it likes to do. The universe, whatever, you know. And so it's about embracing the change rather than resisting it, which so many of us do. Taking action, understanding that you have the ability to find find the balance in your life, in yourself. And when you do that, when you start to follow your intuition, when you start to follow those inner nudges and the things that feel correct for you, that's when the universe starts to bless you with more and more. That's when you start to lift yourself up out of this abyss. Caring for yourself, 8 of Swords. Yeah. As you got to care for yourself. You're learning to love yourself. You're understanding that you have to put yourself first in order to truly be happy. And I often say this, but it's not about putting yourself first at the expense of others. It's understanding that in order to give to anyone else, you have to give to yourself first. You have to learn to fill your own cup, nourish yourself, and you're being forced to gain this new perspective. It's very much like getting sick or breaking a bone or something where you're like, no, I'm on this trajectory. I gotta go. And you burn the candle at both ends and something happens. The universe takes you out and you're left having to care for yourself. Um, Despite whatever you thought you needed to do. Suddenly you're like, I guess I'm not doing that anymore. And it's through this that you're forced to take the time to figure out what's actually healthy and nourishing and nurturing to you. And wisdom of experience, coming to a place of victory, of celebration, and like, okay, I understand about loving myself, caring for myself. It's a process. But now you're on the path towards that. It's a lifelong thing, but you get to a point where you're like, wow, good for me. Like I finally figured out a really crucial piece of the puzzle. And it's going to catapult you And so this is you just being like, okay, like I ate my soup and I took care of myself and now I get to have my cake. um so let me go to the, what am I doing? I want to look at the Dreaming Way Tarot. Eight of Wands. Building momentum. Being really passionate and inspired and excited. Maybe and this can be about swift communication as well, making swift decisions. It's like once you right yourself, you get yourself back on track, then you're like, "Oh, okay, you were forced to take this time out." But as you start to feel better, you're like, "Oh, I get things in a whole new way now." This is you having found that balance. And here you go. You go, Cancer. Yeah, get your helmet. And the sun. You are on a path to happiness and abundance and fulfillment. It's a new beginning. We've got the baby here. It's just like learning how to crawl. This is a whole new way of being. And man, does it feel good crawling around on clouds and got this pretty flowers and sun shining on you. Sounds pretty nice to me. And Four of Swords. Where'd it go? It's not a one and done kind of thing. You don't just like it makes me think of my grandma who, she'd get sick and she would take a day to rest and then she'd be back to it. Like being superwoman, completely forgetting about herself in favor of everyone else. And this is you understanding that in order to have this happiness, this abundance in your life, you got to keep coming back to yourself before you get to that place of hitting rock bottom. That you need to recharge your batteries on a regular basis. Our cars need to be fueled up every so often. We need to take care of ourselves. Treat ourselves like the awesome and our bodies like the awesome machines that they are. Okay. I want to look at my Halloween deck, my black deck. We've got the Seven of Cups. Learning to make choices that work in your favor, not choosing the cobra, not choosing the shiny thing that draws you in and then is like, the wears away very quickly. um and sometimes it can be a card of like not really being sure what to choose, but as you keep coming back around to yourself, caring for yourself, taking that time to retreat every so often before the breakdown, you figure out what the right choice is for you. And the Emperor. I feel like this is you regaining, maybe this is for the first time. You are gaining personal authority in your life. You are feeling confident, assured in your decisions and who you are, sitting very solidly and confidently on your throne, just like this is the place of making really positive decisions in your life that are in your favor, and therefore you're able to make positive decisions for others. You're taking back the control wherever you had given it away before. I can tell your energy is down, Jojo. I hope you feel better. I hear ya. I've had low energy these last days as well. And my moon's in Cancer, so I can really relate to this whole caring for myself. hmm Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, once again, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, when being very resourceful. My kitty. Um, knowing how to get yourself where you need to go in life, being very grounded. Um, kind of not letting the emotional waters carry you away, and making friends with being with your animal friends, giving to others through giving to yourself, receiving, allowing yourself to receive care and help from others as well. Queens are always about being open and receptive and kind of drawing people in to them. Where are we at? We are at, okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the angelic messenger cards. What am I missing? Yeah, we'll do a bunch of oracle cards. That'll be fun. We've got inner authority. That's right. Inner authority, taking back your power, listening to yourself, re- regaining yourself, or, you know, if you've never been in this place before, yeah, it's a whole new way of being, an expression. Learning to express yourself in a whole new way. Whatever chaos and conflict you were dealing with, it somehow had to do with you not expressing yourself authentically, probably trying to appease others. This is a very Cancerian thing to do, wanting to make everyone else happy at the expense of yourself. And now you're like, okay, I gotta care for myself. I gotta put myself first. And self-worth. That's right. Self-worth. This came up for Gemini yesterday. Um, yeah. So it comes down to you. Self you are learning to love yourself in a whole new way. You are falling in love with yourself, learning to adore yourself exactly as you are. Exactly as other people see you and adore you. Not exactly. It's your own way. It's beautiful. Let me look at the water crystal tarot. Tarot? Water crystal oracle. It's not tarot. Oh my god, we got Stonehenge again. Gemini got this. Yeah, you could be on the cusp. You could be a Gemancer. Gemini Cancer. Um but ultimately this is connecting with what's sacred to you, what really boosts you and your energy in your life, becoming grounded. Once again, um, following your inner guidance, and healing, double healing and release. Yep. Yes, you are. You are going through quite a tremendous amount of healing and releasing what doesn't serve you anymore. Yes, Jojo says, Stonehenge is the Druids use it as a sound ritual site. So, listen to music. And it's about, this came up for Gemini yesterday, resonance, that, you want to lean towards what you resonate with. Sound is vibration. When we heal through sound, we're healing through vibration. We're raising our vibration through that. So, very much so, music could be a very healing tool. And wisdom, the card of wisdom, we got happiness. You gain wisdom through tapping into what makes you happy, through understanding that happiness is not something to be gained once you get somewhere, that you're not running out of time, that you can be happy in this moment, regardless of whatever you're dealing with, regardless of the chaos and conflict. As I often say, I have this postcard on my wall that says, happiness is not a state to arrive at, but a method of traveling. As you fall in love with yourself, and you learn to nurture and care for yourself, you start to have this baseline of happiness that carries you through all the craziness. Because, yes, life is crazy. If this is news to you, now you know. There's, it's not meant to be easy. We don't grow that way. There are times when it's easier. Um, and it's nice to have times of reprieve when things are going really well, but it's just we're meant to learn, we're meant to grow, we're meant to change. It's just a fact of life. I'm going to look at the Archangel cards. We have outdoors. Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. And there was a card here that made me think of that, and I can't even think of I'm not sure what it is now. But yes, get yourself outside. Get active. Feel the sun on your face. Go crawling around on something soft. Jophiel makes us creative. You know your angels. Spread your wings, Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Cancer, you are ready. Take that nap and then go outside, or go outside and then take that nap. You are ready to soar. That's so beautiful. And peace, Archangel Shamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. All the chaos and conflict, that's all stemming from fear in the end. And the acronym is false evidence appearing real for fear. And for you, it's all about this peace and this happiness, this baseline of happiness, all about self-worth. Okay, let's finish off with, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I should start doing this more. The Stonehenge card. This is the water crystal for that. And healing, the healing card. There's healing. It's interesting how the colors change too. Not all of them are colorful. And happiness. Aw, cute little snowflake. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. Different kinds of crystals. Anyway. Okay. So, yes, you too, Jojo. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I hope you have a good nap. I'm going to finish off with the rune cards. Give us a final overall card for this reading. We've got Laguz, a guy on his surfboard. We've got some sea turtles. The sun is shining, being out in the world. um, outside in nature. This is how you're going to connect. And I mean, this guy's in the water. Cancer, you are supported by who you are. You are an emotional sign. You are so intensely emotional, and that is just fine. Let that water carry you. And this guy, he's taking a break. Um, he's just kind of he's waiting for the waves to come in. He's keeping an eye out, but he's resting in this moment. Yeah. Let's see what the book says. Laguz. Let's see. Always trying to find this is a thing because they're not numbered. Okay. Here we go. Pronunciation, laguz, meaning fluid and water. Laguz is the rune card representing water, and water is a universal symbol for emotion, both positive and negative. If this card appears, you are being encouraged to release your emotions and let them flow to the surface. Tears can be very cleansing, and emotions should be acknowledged and openly expressed. Absolutely. Don't hold back. Allow yourself to feel and live your life to the fullest. This rune also shines a light on the importance of being guided by your intuition, which expresses itself through feelings. What are your emotions trying to tell you? That's right. Another association with this card is the need for renewal. Perhaps rigid ideas are holding you back or stifling your creativity, and it is time to be more open minded and to let the past go and start anew. Meditating beside a lake or river or visiting the seaside may help release creative blocks and bring renewed energy and inspiration. Yeah, wherever you go outside, try and find some body of water, even if it's a puddle. It's gonna help you. And yeah, there is this sense of renewal. You are coming back to yourself or coming to yourself in the first place. It's beautiful. It's awesome. You keep it up. Way to go, Cancerian. All right, there's your reading. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share.